Hello everyone, I am Nitesh. I am the founder of Let's Dive. So I have a presentation here which I'll share. So Let's Dive is a social space for remote teams. Uh, we started last year, and I'll give you an overview of what we do and how we do. Oops. Yep. So I mean, we all know that remote work is here, right? I mean, it's not even the future. It's like everyone is quite a lot of us are going to be working remotely. Our employees are demanding for remote work, and we believe that geography is history. I mean, in some time people will be working remotely, and the best part with remote work, it is not productivity. It gives us life back, right? We're at a place where we want to be. Angelique is in Brazil. I'm in Bangalore right now, and and we are with our kids, with our family, with people who we want to be, where we want to. That is the most amazing part of remote work, apart from productivity. It gives us our life back. And you know what? And we also know that remote work works. We are all very productive. The stocks are at all time high. So many new startups coming in. So there is no impact on productivity. And of course, like some of the biggest companies are moving remote. Uh, for example, Facebook, Netflix. Today, Ford, the giant car manufacturing company, they announced that they're going to give their 30,000 workforce and a flexibility to work from anywhere. So Ford is also going remote. So a vast majority of large enterprises, they are either thinking about going remote or they have already announced they're going to be remote. But every pro has its own con. The biggest challenge with remote work is loneliness. In fact, there was this study by Business Insider where they asked, hey, what is your biggest problem while working remotely? So, two out of three, okay, 66% people complained that lack of social relationships at work is the biggest challenge for them when they're working remotely. And I'll tell you why. Because when you're working remotely, you're always talking about work. There might be an agenda specific meeting or your daily meeting or any other meeting. Mostly you're talking about work. Apart from like once in a while catch up which your manager organizes or which your HR organizes. But as we all, if you've been to office, as we all know that the real team bonding, the real connection between us, it happens via off-work conversations. The conversation that we used to do while we were hanging out on a water cooler or on a Friday night, our beers, or any kind of celebration, maybe birthday or maybe farewell, taking those coffee breaks or tea breaks, and just like hanging out together, and spending time with each other and not talking about work. That is when the real team bonding happens. So imagine a scenario. What if you could build a remote work environment, that is people first? We bring back all those amazing things of working with our people back, and we foster a culture which is full of trust, togetherness, and there's comfort to talk to anyone, comfort to share your feelings, and this is psychological safety to be a part of your team. So we make it easy and fun to bond. We're a platform where you can socialize with your colleagues. Or in online platforms, it's completely cloud based. So this is how we like to look at Dive. So Dive is your complete work setup. Uh, think of it like this. If Zoom and Meets and MS Teams are your meeting rooms or conference rooms, Dive is your virtual cafeteria, a place where you can hang out. Here's what you can do in Dive, and I'll give you a demo of the product as well right here. So anyone can start a hangout, and they can they can hang out in small groups. hop between groups. They can engage into very fun and interesting conversations by built-in interactions within the thread. They the Dive is packed with a bunch of things that will make your every hangout fun, interesting, and give you a place where you actually connect with people. For example, we have things like icebreakers, so you can get to know each other by playing different things. You can take a quick break by playing a game. You can just laugh together again by playing a few games. We have about 100 plus activities built natively into the platform. So no new signups required, no new download required. Everything works on just one single link. You can also get into serendipitous conversation. So we connect you with new people on the basis of your preferences. Let's say your interests or your time zone preferences or your meeting preferences, and Dive will automatically connect you with someone new. So that sort of brings back the serendipity into the office, into your work environment, and you meet someone new every once in a while. Amazing things happen because of these conversations. We've heard amazing stories like people building new products, solving really crucial problems at the organization, and helping organizations venturing into new avenues, new areas. So this kind of uh, cross team collaboration helps teams innovate at a much faster rate and gives everyone a sense of belonging by giving them a feeling that, hey, I know you. Hey, I know my people here. People are using Dive for a lot of interesting things. For example, they use Dive for onboarding new team members. They use Dive for their weekly socials, for their all team meetings, for their one on ones, for their lunch catch ups, for their celebrations. And these are just a few use cases that people are using Dive for. So Dive lets you complete your remote work setup by adding life to your work life. And in a very short span of time, hundreds and hundreds of companies are using Dive, which includes companies like Adobe, Facebook, GitLab, Indeed, Airtable, Uber, PayPal, Sequoia, and a bunch of others. I was not able to fit all those logos here. Um, so quite a lot of teams are using Dive already, and so far every single one of them, they're seeing great things about Dive. Our NPS score is 81, which is, I mean, everyone who used Dive, they love it. So let's build a remote culture, a culture which is full of trust, where everyone feels safe, where everyone feels that they belong to that team. So this is how Dive works. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly give you a demo of the product, of how it works.
If you have a few minutes, Nitesh, so we can also move to the questions. Can you do this in a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
this is how the product looks, right? Uh, these are all your rooms. Anyone can create a room on any topic. I can go into a room, and the room is it is a video first platform. So as I was saying, like everything is natively integrated right into the product, so you won't have to go anywhere outside. And this is a video first product, so it will open the. You might be able to see my video here. I'll just turn off my video, and all these games and activities, they are built in, right? So let's say if I start something here, it'll just like open it right here. So without going to any new tab, built with a bunch of interactions like this, so that you have more ways to express yourself and engage into conversations in a better way. So this is an overview of how Dive works and how Dive does. Happy to take any question from you all.